Hello and welcome to this week's podcast. In today's edition, we will be talking about how toilet behaviors can help save the Hamilton Harbour. Historically, the Hamilton Harbour has been listed as one of Canada's most polluted sites, but the city is trying to change that. Currently, 3 projects are being implemented to upgrade wastewater treatment plants and have costed a total of $80 million. Sustainable adaptations are imperative to minimizing the cost and helping to restore the Hamilton Harbour, as 95% of the Hamilton population depends on the wastewater treatment plants for their source of clean water. People often do not think twice about what is flushed down the toilet, but there are many items that should never be flushed. These include tampons, wet wipes, floss, condoms, food, and Q-tips, to name a few. These items, which are mistakenly flushed down the toilet, contribute towards the formation of fatbergs. Fatbergs are congealed lumps of fat that accumulate and build upon these items, which are unable to disintegrate. Large fatbergs may clog municipal wastewater pipes and break them, which causes major infrastructure damage. This can result in untreated wastewater spilling into the natural watershed. Workers have to manually go into the sewers and physically break these fatbergs into smaller pieces so that movement of wastewater can continue unimpeded. One item which is particularly disruptive to wastewater treatment plants is dental floss. Floss is made from nylon or Teflon and coated with waxes which make them non-biodegradable. Strands of floss wrap around the motors of impellers, which are rotating devices that move wastewater within the pipes, and impairs their ability to rotate. Workers then have to go in and manually take the pumps apart and remove the floss before reassembling them. This can cause clogs and result in the possibility of wastewater spilling into the natural water supply. Shockingly, surveys have shown that 41% of women flush tampons down the toilet. Unlike toilet paper, tampons do not break down in water, and they are not biodegradable. They are actually made to do the exact opposite. They are made of cotton, rayon, and other fibers that are meant to expand and absorb liquids, which contribute heavily to the clogging of wastewater sewers. To gain a better understanding of this problem in the Hamilton community, our team conducted an online survey at McMaster. Our goal was to determine what proportion of Hamiltonians had prior knowledge about correct toilet behaviors and their associated consequences. Here are just a couple of the questions we asked in the survey. It was estimated that approximately 1/3 of participants had previously flushed incorrect products down the toilet. What was even more astonishing was about 50% of them did not know the consequences of their actions. Although this may not be representative of the entire Hamilton population, it did provide useful insights in that improper flushing behavior does occur right here in Hamilton, and there is a need for change. After the initial survey, this infographic was made by our team. It was sent to participants of the study to educate them about proper disposal methods and outline negative consequences of flushing improper items. We then followed up by sending out a post-survey to ask about the effectiveness of the infographic. And the results were quite positive. In the first paragraph, we looked at if people will be willing to spread the information they learned to family and friends. And in this case, the majority of people said they will. In paragraph number 2, we asked participants if in fact their behaviors will change as a result of reading the information in the infographic. Again, 87%, so the large majority, agreed that their behaviors will change. In our final paragraph, we looked at the longevity of our information. Again, about 87% said that their behaviors will last in the long term. As mentioned from our results, people are likely to change their behaviors once properly educated. As a result, a cost-effective method of educating Hamiltonians is advertisement. The Hamilton population is roughly 550,000 people. TV, social media, and mailings can all be implemented for feasibility. In recent years, the local government has spent about $480 million upgrading 2 wastewater treatment plants, and as mentioned previously, $80 million for cleaning 3 of them. If even some of this money was allocated towards preventative measures, pressure would be relieved on the Hamilton Harbor. One example we came up with is advertising through Facebook. It would hypothetically cost about $110 to generate a message to all of Hamilton's residents. Additionally, quizzes and games can be implemented to attract residents to learn about this content on this type of social media platform. With regards to the Hamilton Spectator, our group contacted them and were informed they would feature an awareness article for free. So why would anyone go along with our plans? To complement our social media platform, we can conduct online knowledge quizzes based on the content of our advertisements. If residents achieve a certain correct percentage, they will be placed in a draw for a chance to win $1,000. Secondly, instead of tax money being allocated for cleaning and repairing wastewater treatment plants, it can much better be used on sectors such as healthcare or public transportation. Lastly, our group came up with an idea to track consumer behavior. The U-bend is a section of the toilet where foreign objects can get stuck. People have the option of purchasing a prototype model of a U-bend monitoring device that can be tax deductible. If no clogs are detected within a certain month, then these consumers will receive a reduction in their water bill. While sewage pipes may not be visible, there is significant cost to the Canadian government. During Hamilton's upgrade, $100 million will be allocated to these pipes. Evidently, millions of dollars could be saved annually from correct toilet flushing behaviors, as this is a major contributor to the damage of the pipes. Not only will our plan benefit Hamilton residents, but also help achieve the goal of taking the harbor off the list of the most polluted sites in Canada. In conclusion, correct toilet flushing behaviors will alleviate stress on wastewater treatment plants, save millions of dollars on maintenance costs, and improve the environment as a whole. Thanks for listening. Be sure to tune in next week when we will talk about why tuition is just too damn high. I got broads in Atlanta. She's a D in the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the leaks in the van. Legacies, family. Wait and see, look like a panda.